So when it comes to behaviour and children on the autism spectrum, every child is different and every child is going to respond to different kind of strategies that you want to use. I think initially it's all about trying to figure out exactly what works with your child. So for example, I know a lot of my clients, but not all of them, really respond well to positive reinforcement and, like a token child or working towards something. So I think it's all about finding what works for your child, and if that is positive reinforcement, then really running with that. And one thing though that I have realized is that a lot of parents will use a strategy for a while, it'll work, and then they'll kind of ease off. So my number one piece of advice is if a strategy works, keep doing it, don't stop. So developmental delay, we kind of use those terms when a child isn't meeting their milestones in the recommended time frame. And I think developmental delay kind of comes with a negative connotation that a child is never going to be able to, to live a full life, or is never going to reach any milestone that other children reach. And I think that's a really unfortunate way of thinking. A child with developmental delay is going to live a great life. You're just going to have to find different ways to, draw on their strengths. Like I said before, it's not necessarily about focusing on what the child cannot do. Let's focus on what the child can do. And that's, I think, when a lot of families tend to see greater results. Yeah, so I think because autism is such a wide spectrum, there's always going to be different types of therapy that work better for different children. So my personal preference is behaviour therapy, and I find that works really, really well, especially with the younger children on the spectrum. And I also find it's something that parents can really then take on board and utilise similar strategies at home. But that being said, I definitely use CBT, which is cognitive behavioural therapy, and ACT therapy for older kids and teens and even adults on the autism spectrum, if I feel like they have the cognitive capacity to then practice and utilise those strategies themselves independently. So you can reach me via Facebook or Instagram at The Playful Psychologist, and I also have a website which is www.theplayfulpsychologist.com, and there's a contact page there where you can send me an email if you have any questions.